Okay, so we'll start with our next setup.
Okay. We completed with shift. So after that
Sorry,
we
Kirti,
have
you're
to
saying something?
we completed with shifts. After that we have to start. I think.
Yeah, we completed till here, correct?
Yes.
Resources.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So schedule patterns, resources,
Mm.
and then we have implementation options. Okay. So implementation option is a mandatory kind of a setup, I would say. Okay.
Okay.
So it defines two types of calendars. One is project calendar and one is resource calendar. Okay. Let me show you the list of values here. So if you remember, we had something called CA. Let's see. See this one. CA salaried 7.5 hours.
Yes.
Okay. So this was our business case. But here there is something different selected. Here also we have CA 7.5 hours. So basically, what Oracle is trying to say here that you can have two different setups. Two different calendars.
Mm.
Your project calendar and your resource calendar.
Okay.
Okay. So your project can be, let's take an example. Obviously, 7.5 hours if you work on constructing a building a day, the building would get completed in 10 years. Okay. So your project calendar might go to like 12 hours, morning 8 to evening 8. But your resource calendars in between those 12 hours, there will be multiple shifts. People will be coming, people will be going. So you can have different calendar for a resource. That is the
Okay.
functionality provided. Okay. Then we have scheduled type. Okay. Last time I was talking to you
Mm.
that while creating in the front end, this is also one of the types that we need to select: fixed effort and fixed duration. Okay. So
Okay.
whenever you create a project in the front end,
Mm.
either your project will be fixed effort based or fixed duration. It has very simple meaning. I will tell you
Mm.
what happens in if you go to IT startups that are taking small projects. Okay.
Mm.
So they define on the number of hours they are going to spend. Okay. So the client says, okay, we are ready to pay you 300 hours. But in the agreement, it is clearly stated that whatever the actual number of hours are required to develop this software,
Mm.
the client will pay for that. So in the front end, whenever you create a project, there will be fixed effort based. So duration
Okay.
is not fixed. Those 300 hours you can span up to 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, any time.
Mm. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second type is exactly the opposite of that is the fixed duration. Here the duration is fixed that you need to complete the project in like 6 months. So suppose if we have completed 5 months and there is still 25% of the project is remaining. So what you will do? It's simple that you will add additional people from other from your organizations. You will tell them, see, we have only 1 month left, but we have so much to cover. So you have to work extra, and the other people who will be added will also be working on. So the efforts are going. There is no log of efforts. Means we are not keeping any count of efforts. Okay, so these are the two types available for creating a project in
Okay.
execution management. Okay,
Okay.
and then we have progress exceptions. Progress exceptions, that you are constructing a building. Okay, so how much? This is a threshold actually. Okay, and this doesn't have much relevance here. So even if you don't do this setup, that is fine. This is just says that okay, there will be delay in days, start date in delay, and finish date in delay. So you wanted to start a project, okay, on some date, but you are not able to start on that date. So how much progress exceptions are allowed? Okay, and same with when it comes to finish dates and planned hours increased. Okay, so so whenever there is a delay, how much increase will be there? 12 hours. Okay, not much relevant here. Then yeah, this is an important one. Okay, so the amounts that you're going to spend on constructing a building, on purchasing the materials, will be counted in which currency. This is important. Okay, and you will see defined FTE, full-time equivalent of hours. The full-time equivalent hours This is something that interviewer usually ask in the interview if you are getting interviewed for a project execution manager.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so you can also click on this, and this is, see, full-time equivalent of hours is nothing but the total number of hours required for all the resources combined. Okay, and that is quarterly. So
Okay,
this is
quarterly.
quarterly full-time equivalent hours, 520. Define common financial task dates across work and financial planning. So common, we do not keep usually the common. Obviously, see my see there are two types of tasks first of all. Okay, one is the financial task and one is non-financial. Non-financial is basically the tasks which are not uh, financial tasks are those when you transfer the project to the project financial management, means you're starting the constructing of your building. Okay, those tasks are called financial tasks. Simple. See, easy way to remember, whatever task you are going to create in the project financial management, okay, those are financial tasks.
Yeah.
But whatever task you create in the project execution management, those are non-financial tasks. They are basically planning based. Okay, so we do not define across common financial task across work and financial planning. Means simple. This big word simply means the work breakdown structure, means creating the task. You're creating a building, but yes, before creating a building, we'll create at least 20 non-financial tasks. Okay, I need to complete, take the legal approval. I need to hire the architecture drawing should be completed, like that. Non-financial 20 tasks. See, non-financial doesn't mean that you have not incurred the cost on that. Definitely, if you're going to hire, you're going to plan, you're going to incur the cost, but those are in project execution. So yeah, why do we define there is a differentiation between financial and non-financial is that uh, in project execution management, whenever you create a project and you transfer it to financial management, okay, only those tasks which are financial will be transferred. Okay. Yeah, so I was telling that from project execution management,
Hmm.
non-financial tasks won't get transferred to the financial management. Okay, I'll show you that. Don't worry about that.
So if we check this box, we can see those tasks and financial management. Is it? If we enable this
Yes,
option, we can see. Okay.
yes. Enable this option. Okay, we will check that when we talk in the front end. You will be
Hmm.
clear when I will show you in the front end. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
we have project gates, something called gates. So gates is nothing but, see, what happens. Suppose you have constructed the foundation of the building. The foundation is a very important milestone. Okay, why? So now you are going to construct the ground floor. Foundation is completed, but what you will need, you need to pass through a gate. Gate is closed now. Okay, why gate is closed? Because your foundation needs to be 100% completed. There shouldn't be 0.001% of remaining work or error. Simple. Okay, so what happens, the engineer comes and there are several approvals documents from engineers, uh, from architecture. Okay, and few more people like the owner of the building and all that. Okay, unless those deliverables are delivered, okay, you cannot start the constructing of the ground floor. Foundation is that important. So Oracle has given you the functionality of gates. You cannot open the gate. There are different statuses of gates. Unless you get all these deliverables, you will not open the gate. Once you open the gate, yes, you can go to a task below that, a further task. Further task means let's start creating the ground floor. We have got the green signal. Okay, so project gets automatic change, auto open on approval, auto close on rejection. Okay, so what happens, there is an approval workflow that I am the person responsible for Oracle system. I'm opening the gate, but it goes for the approval, and you see that okay, one document is still remaining. How can Anand open the gate and start the construction of the ground floor? No, I will reject it. So if you reject it, it should be the status should change to rejected. If you approve it, the status should change to approved. So this is the functionality of gates. Gates is a very important functionality
Okay.
in PEM.
And is this connected with like the common task dates? Because when we like complete each task, will it ask for approval, something like
Yes,
that?
correct, correct. So
Okay.
deliverables are your task only. So in the front end, for each task, you can also attach the deliverables.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
my task is completed. I am responsible to create four pillars.
Hmm.
I have created four pillars. So I will complete my task one. My task one is completed. Okay. But I need to attach the deliverable document also. So each task has a deliverable. Okay.
Okay.
And view project, view only project plan access. This is very simple. Okay. If you want to give any person only view only project, they cannot edit it. So you can manage access with user roles. Okay. That person will get only view only access. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We are not
Yeah.
taking that because obviously we are going to edit this.
Hmm.
Let's see, this is an important setup. Okay. Although if you click on required setups, it will not come here. Okay. I will,
Okay.
let's see all those things in the front end. Projects, execution management. We'll cover one by one everything. Okay. See, what is this? A financial task. Okay. Create financial task. Create task.
Okay.
Create a gate. Create a milestone.
Hmm.
Okay. So I'm creating a task now. Okay. This is non-financial task. See, this is how you differentiate in PM. There are logos or you can say symbols. This is a milestone task, as I was
Okay.
talking about. Okay. But is this milestone a gate also? So how do we define that? See, this is my gate. Now gate is
Close.
closed. Correct? So there are
Yeah.
approval rules that we need to define. Okay. So foundation completed. Gate is closed. You need to open the gate. For that, there are different setups that we need to do. To whom it will go for the approval.
Hmm.
Okay, how it will he will open the gates and all that. Set baseline, manage baseline, set up template. So we have milestone, we have gate, we have financial and non-financial. Suppose from project execution management, I am transferring this project to project financial management. So only one task will be will get transferred. Financial task.
Gate will not get
No,
done.
no, non-financial task will not get transferred to
Okay. Okay.
project
Hmm.
financial management. Okay, this is the relevance of it.
Okay. Also, in this case, so we'll complete the pre-planning phase first.
Mm.
Then it will show like this task is completed, 100% or something. Then
Yes, correct.
it will go to the gate will open for this task,
Yes, and
and
then we
it
can
will
start
show
the
100. Then we can start with okay, got it. Yeah.
yes, that is
We
how
are
it should.
not actually completing any task on it. It is just an approval task. I mean, we are not actually doing any work on this third gate
No,
task,
no,
but
no, no, no. This is just a
no
gate. This is just a
gate.
gate. You are
Yeah.
correct. This is
Yeah.
not a task.
Yeah.
It's a task also. To get an approval is also work. Correct. I
Yes.
can say that it's a task
Yeah.
assigned to you,
Yes.
that you need to get this open. Okay.
Mm.
So that is why it is also called a task. But yeah, technically you are very much right. This is a task that I need to work on something. I need to
Yeah.
work on something. I need to work on something. Here I need to only get the approval.
Okay. Got it. Clear.
Yeah, this is how it works. Okay.
Mm.
Uh, Again, so create task will create a non-financial task. Multiple task is like creating 4 to 5 tasks in one go. Okay, we'll cover this one.
Mm.
Financial task, milestone, gate, and create financial task is the financial plus milestone. It is the task is both. Okay. Now, one thing I wanted to show you. I don't know I have the access or not for that. See, I selected this line. I clicked on right button of the mouse. Okay.
Okay.
I go to task details. Hmm?
Mm.
As I told you, each task can have deliverables. See, okay. So what is the deliverable here? Functional design document. Who is the owner here? Adam Levis. There is the status of deliverables. It is in progress or completed. You can attach your deliverables here.
Mm. Okay.
Very simple. Okay. You have the gate details. Now this is, I've clicked on only one task. One task is having all these details. Okay. Status, okay, so gate status is closed in review. Okay, it is in review, approved. Any comments can be put here. Okay, terminated, closed, open, review. The status for a gate can't be changed from open to terminated status. You can't open the gate unless all approvers have approved it and all associated work items are complete.
Peter.
Correct? This is what I told you.
Yes. We didn't do the approval part, so we are getting this error.
Exactly. The approvals, the work items are nothing but the
Completion. Yeah.
deliverables are
Yeah.
completed. Okay,
Yeah.
let me show. Okay, okay, what did we do? What did we do? Approved. So how did I go to that setup? Click on any task here
Mm.
and right click. You can go to task details. It was talking about work items.
Mm.
Work item is a proposal. The name it is not defined in the setup. Okay. Proposal is RFP LOV. Okay, we can do that. Task completion event. So wherever the LOV comes now, so it's very simple. It comes from the setup. Okay. So right now we have not defined all the setups. Definitely. Okay. That is why this list is not getting populated.
Okay.
Okay. Then delete task, convert to milestone, create a task. Okay. Baseline and work plan template. Okay. We have work plan template also. So you can see set baseline, manage baseline, and save as work plan template. We'll cover these three. It's a part of our syllabus. Okay. Okay. So baseline, if you have worked on project financial management, you whenever you create a budget, it's in the working status. That is, I'm still working on that budget. Maybe the number of hours. Okay, whatever I changes I need to do, I'm still working on that. And once you complete your things, okay, So how does the system come to know that you are not still editing it? Everything is whatever changes you wanted to do, you are done with that. So system comes to know from a word called baseline. Baseline simply means fix or freeze. Freeze is the correct one. Now you cannot
Okay.
edit that version.
Mm.
Okay. This is the meaning of baseline in project financial management also and project execution management also. So now let's suppose whatever task I wanted to create, I'm going to baseline it. Sorry. Okay. Set baselines means I want all this to be freeze. So set baseline. Baseline one. Set as primary because this is our first one, and done. Now manage baseline. See, now example, what this version is freeze means if you click on this thing, okay, and you click on save, select this thing and say, click on save and close, you will, the screen will change and it will show you all the tasks that were freezed. So basically you are going to back in the history. Okay, that is the meaning of baseline. All these tasks are completed. Now we are going to create one more task. Okay, I will name it as baseline 2. Okay, now again you want to freeze it. Okay, so how many baselines will be there? Two baselines,
Okay.
correct?
Yeah.
Set baseline again, baseline 2. This is not my primary. See how many versions do I have? Baseline 1
Two. Okay.
and baseline 2. So basically you can dive back to your historical data.
Mm.
Okay, I wanted to do something here. ah, Let me click on this. Let me click on this now. Okay, I'm trying to do something here. Okay, so whichever one you want to make it primary, you can definitely make it primary. Primary means
Oh,
now currently you want to see those things on the screen.
okay.
Okay,
But when we change the baseline one to primary, it didn't change. Right. I was that part I was
because
confused. Like,
those two are created on the same dates.
okay.
It will not show you the difference. Just now I created it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that is the difference here. Set baseline versions are there, and we have also freezed it. So any one, you can edit it. You cannot edit both. So you can only set one primary because of that. And third line, sorry, work plan template. Okay. Okay, see, you are assigned a task to create 5 projects. Okay, fine. Or in all the 5 projects, you need to create 25 tasks. Okay, now these 25 tasks are same means the structure is same. Okay, so it doesn't make any sense that you create 25 same types of tasks, same number, everything same on 5 different projects. So you need a requirement. Okay, so what we can do now, we can save as this workman template. This is nothing but a format. Okay, if you know project template in PFM, okay, it's a structure that we are saving. So whenever you're going to create another project, you will select this work plan template. Okay, and everything will flow. Okay, we'll keep this as public so everyone can see. So you don't need to create 25 tasks in all the 5 projects. This will get copied. Okay, this structure will get copied. Let me see if it is available or not. Okay, this is the one fixed structure. I'm creating Gology. Go logo. Okay. This is a different project, huh, Kirti?
Okay, okay.
The name is Go logo.
Mm.
I have selected a workfront template. See, you can see the name here. See, the Go logo already has all these tasks. I did not
Okay.
create it.
Mm.
So workfront template is nothing but a fixed structure, and you can have multiple. There's no issue in that.
Yeah, I understood that part. And this one, right? While we are creating this template, so what we did
Hmm.
is, when we are creating a project here in this page only, we added the template, right? Not in a separate task. We didn't have a separate task like in financial management. We have a task called template manage, project templates,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, there is no such setup. You're correct. There is no such setup part,
Okay.
but there is a front end part only. So you can go to manage
Only the
workfront templates.
okay, okay,
Okay, and you can see all the templates here.
okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay, but how the template is created here? You
Use.
need to create one project. You can
Mm,
that project can be your template. It works like that
yeah,
in
that
project
that.
financial management.
Oh,
So I
okay.
created all the tasks first, and then I created the baseline. So that is why I did not cover this one earlier before
Okay.
creating the project. Okay.
Okay. We are creating this project, then converting this as a template, so we can use it for maybe the next.
Yes. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. That's
Okay.
how it works. That's how it
Okay.
works. Okay.
Also, when we create a new project, right? How do we select this one? Select this template.
That's what I did. Huh? You can click on
Oh,
create project. You can name. Okay.
got it. Yeah. Okay, got it.
Here it will come.
Yeah, yeah, got it, got it. Yeah.
But calendar is mandatory.
Huh.
So calendar we completed,
Mm.
covered in the earlier session. CA
Mm.
7.5 hours.
Yeah, yeah. Calendar, got it.
Schedule type, as I told you, fixed effort, fixed duration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So this is, I see, calendar is coming, schedule type is coming. Okay. And
Mm.
this, if you go to the setups, these things are not coming up. I mean, it is not coming up under mandatory things. That is, I told you, although it's not mandatory.
Mm.
Okay. But you need to do this setups. I like to see required task, it doesn't come under. If you go to
Mm.
all tasks, it will come. Manage project implementation. This is why this is an important setup.
Mm.
The
Got
calendar
it.
comes from the year. FTE hours are required. Okay, all those things. Now progress exceptions and view only we cannot do it because the we have to complete the project and there are gates, approvers, many things. So view only access we have to create a custom rule also. Okay, give it the in my user only that role should be there, so I can only view. So lot many things are behind that setups. So we cannot test it in the front end for those things. Okay, okay. I think what I was to work items. Okay. Okay. So this is one of our open work item. Okay, fine. इधर किधर चला गया? Go here. This is the correct screen. Okay, it opens in news tab. Okay, okay, fine. So what I did, this is the last thing that we're covering up today. Work items. So see, basically my today's session point of view was to show you
Mm.
on a project, on a task, what all things can you do. You can have milestone, you can have gates, you can have deliverables. Okay,
Okay.
everything. So that is basically nothing but your work item.
Okay.
Okay, the progress status is closed. Everything you can see here in one go.
Hmm.
Now, in progress, I will keep it in progress. Okay. Progress status is closed, but so this is a discrepancy here. It shows the task completion event is this one, and but the progress status is closed.
Close. Yeah.
Okay, so you'll not get the approval for this one.
Okay.
I'm creating a new work. This one. Okay, name it. To which financial task I want to assign this. So this is how you create. Automatically gets created in the draft status, task completion event, submitted, approved, and yeah, now it is coming. Okay, submitted. It will be in the submitted status unless it is approved. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. So before closing the session, let's go to the setup. Now the things will go here and there. Right till now we were going in sequence. So the required setups I would say are completed. Okay. Now you saw many things. Okay. If you see if you're going to add the deliverable type. So all these deliverable types are coming from this setup. Okay. This is nothing but you can change the status also here. Associations are nothing but what you can attach it here. How to see backend and front end I will show. Again, I will go to a task. So as I told you, wherever the list of values are populating, okay, right click, task details, deliverables. If I click on the plus button, it says select a deliverable type. So this is a list. Where did I create this list? In this setup, manage
Okay.
deliverable types.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
like that, you will have many things here. See,
Hmm.
you can have risk well as sprints, products family releases, manage milestones. And see, these things are very straightforward setup. Straightforward means if you click on this, click the plus button, learning completion. Okay, put the start date. You will see in the list of values from 19 June only. Now we'll see in the from this date on. Okay, save and close. Done. That's it. You're done. The setup is done. You can see in the deliverables list. Just refreshing it. Takes some time to appear in the front end. We'll have to log out and log in. So my learning completion should come here.
Hmm.
Let me refresh. So whenever you're practicing Kirti,
Yes.
you will see list of values. Any setup I'm talking about, any module.
Hmm.
See, learning
Learning.
completion.
Oh.
Okay. So whenever the list of values are coming, that means it is getting triggered from the setup.
Okay.
Okay. That is what I'm trying to
Hmm.
explain you. Expense resources. Last time we covered this. Okay. I'm creating an expense here. I created cement.
Hmm.
Where did I create this?
Expense and cost. Some options was there, right?
Here, manage project
Hmm.
enterprise resources.
Resources.
I can create two types of resources,
Hmm. Labor and okay.
labor and
Expenses.
expense. I create anything here. Okay, it will come in the front end. Like I created cement, I can create steel rods. This will also come. We have to refresh. It will definitely come. So what I'm trying to say, Kirti, here, till now we were doing the shift pattern, calendars, uh, implementation options, all these setups are basically required to create a project. So we are giving the system command that my project is this, my maximum hours, FT hours are this, my labor calendar is this, project calendar is this, and all that. So basic structure we are trying to create. But now, whatever setups we will do, the project is created and we are simply going to get that in the list of values. That's it. Just
Okay.
straightforward and very simple setups. Issue
Okay.
types. If you want that there is an issue and you're creating an issue type on a project, it's a
Got it.
very simple thing. What can be my issue? Delay is there, or documentation error. That's it. The setup is completed. If you go to a task on a, or a project, if you want to create an issue, you will get,
Okay.
the
You can
system
just
will
add
ask you what type of issue is this. That's it. Documentation error is there in this task. Simple as that. This is what we are going to learn in the further our sessions. So the
it.
basic thing to create a project, that is the calendar and shift patterns, everything is get completed.
Okay.
Okay.